Morning, everybody. I still am loving my hair. It's a lot more flat today, but that's because I straightened it before I went in and she didn't wash it because I wanted the time instead to talk about like how to curl my hair properly. It's gonna take me some time to like figure it out and maybe get a new straightener, but like I'm very thankful for that. It's not like curly today, it's like wavy, but I am totally okay with that. It is no longer spring, it's back to winter. And I'm sure it's not that cold out, but oh, you can't see it that well. I gotta show you. It's been snowing most of the morning, not like super heavy, but it's been snowing. I think this is the first time that we've had snow since, like, snowfall since like the beginning of January. And it's almost the middle of February. So this is kind of insane just because there was a lot of time in like the end of January where like normally we'd have a lot of snow, and like it's mimicking the weather patterns of like late March, early April, and like we would have snow. We normally have snow in early April after it's like melted and it's started to get warm, and like we've had some nicer days, and then it'll like big snowfall, and then usually it's done for the year. Although I remember the year I graduated, 2019, graduated college, 2019, I had, oh my gosh, it was crazy. I was working in a school district about 30 minutes away, and they were rural, so they had a lot of kids like that were coming out from like a rural area. And they didn't really do late starts. They did early let-outs, but they didn't do late starts because most people lived like way out, and they had, basically they were more likely to, like, it'd be dangerous for kids to come in for a late start than to go home early for an early let-out. And I worked in the high school there, so like they were all older, but still just like, it was a whole thing. So we did a couple of early let-outs in April when I was working there. And then I remember I had 3 or 4 days off in a row for the snow because it just was a huge snowstorm. And it was right when TikTok started getting popular, and I made a post about it and was like, yeah, whatever. And people were like, that's insane. That same year, we had a snowstorm in May. Like, huge snowstorm, like 6+ inches of snow, huge. This year we've had like 3 snowfalls collectively. And I think the most snow that we had was like 2.5 inches. That's totally unheard of, right? Like, it was less surprising to have a snowstorm in May. In Minnesota, we were all like, yep, sounds about right. That's Minnesota for you. Like, doesn't surprise me at all. Than this, what we've got right now, like the lack of snow and cold weather and wind. Like, because some years we have like only a little bit of snow and it's like super frigid, and like the year prior to me graduating, 2018, I'm pretty sure it was like -50 with the wind chill a couple of days, and like the governor canceled school for the state because apparently school districts aren't responsible enough to be like, yeah, no, you should not come in. Today it's snowing. Yesterday it rained all day. Again, not a February thing. Totally normal if it was like March or April, like late March. Not like it'd have to be after the 20th of March. After the 22nd, then maybe, because that's technically like the start of spring. But like, there's always like, you can always feel like the warmth shift. So it's not quite as cold, but it's still really cold in March usually. So it's just been like throwing me off. And I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like May next month or something. Like, Easter is over, and here we're about to hit Valentines Day and Lent. Like, it's just weird. So when I got my hair cut yesterday, I was talking to my stylist about books and writing and stuff. And for some reason, I love it, but it got me motivated last night to clean up like a couple chapters of a book that I had already written. And then I decided that I was going to go like 1 chapter per week through that book to try and like, it's one of those things where it's like, if I'm trying to go as far as possible to like catch up to the present part of the book that I'm currently writing, I'm not going to do a good enough job. Whereas if I'm like, well, I'm only doing one chapter this week, then I'll like fully write into it, and like I added so many details. I think I added like a page and a half to one of the chapters last night, the one that I was working on for this week. And it felt really good because a couple of days prior to that I hadn't been able to like focus on reading or writing or anything like that. I was just too caught up in like games on my phone and just the whole thing. It was very exciting. So been working on a lot of writing this year, and I've been doing a lot of like book related things. It's felt good. Like I have my online, like my Facebook group, and I've got my like friends who've started writing, and I have been querying and all that. So it feels like a good year for that stuff. It's just such a part of me. I don't know. I love it. I'm excited. I am sitting down because, so it's Friday, and today's video was supposed to go, it was supposed to go up 9 minutes ago at 9 o'clock. But I forgot to edit it last night because I was, like I said, writing, and I got distracted, and I totally forgot to like download the videos that I had filmed yesterday. It's fine. So I just was like, whatever. I'm going to do it this morning, and I sat down to do that. Gabriel's TV alarm is going off. So Gabriel is finishing his episode because the timer was to indicate like which episode where I was gonna have him end. Sounds confusing, but it's my method, and it's been working. So this morning I had a bagel with a fried egg and cheese and like everything but the bagel seasoning. So good, always so tasty. Yesterday I did laundry, so today I put away, like this morning, I put away all of the boys' laundry. And last night, my husband put away the towels in his laundry. So now all that's left is my laundry. There's kind of a lot, and I'm not exactly excited about it. I'm going to do some video editing of stuff that I need to get out for next week. So I'm going to do that. Hi everyone. Today I have a package from Be Good's Lettering that I'm opening. I'm really excited because I got this on her birthday sale. So it was all 25% off, and I'm very excited about it. Ooh, got my fulfillment receipt. Cute little thank you card. A note about the Wax Seal Club, which I am a part of. Oh, and then underneath are my items. I just want to show you how cute they are packaged. So first I got a Wax Seal stamp. This year for my birthday I'm doing like it's not a huge party, but I'm doing a special party it's things that I want to do and have. So I love daisies, so I got a daisy stamp that I'm going to use to seal the invitations. And then, because I don't have like the hot glue gun thing, I have beads. I got a pack of beads, and then I'm going to do a combination of this green and purple and like do them like side by side and swirl them on the stamp with the daisy, which I'm so excited about because it's like very me. Like daisies are my favorite flower, purple and green are my favorite color, and I've got all these other cute matte colors to use. So I'm very, very, very excited about this. I'm very excited. Hello. Today we went grocery shopping this morning. We got a cat this morning. It's been a morning, and it is now noon, and I am so tired. We had a really long night last night too. So I'm gonna grab my book and read, even though there's some cleaning and laundry putting away stuff that I should be doing. I'm just gonna take a break today to read because I have finishing this book on my list for this month. And I want to start getting some goals done, including, the chores that I have to do around the house. So I'm going to try and read this afternoon and just chill and then get back to work this evening. Love, Genevieve.